Hey y'all, welcome back to another exciting episode of Clark's Public Art School. I've got a piece of recycled, I'm the recycler of this piece of stainless steel, but I got this piece of stainless steel that I don't know what it used to be, but it's about to be art, I think. I don't want to oversell it and say that it's going to be art because I don't necessarily know that's the case, but I'm going to draw with the oil paint stick on it, and then we'll see what happens. No expectations, just keep it chill, and we'll see how it goes. But I do like the way that it's doing some weird transparency thing with the reflection. But I'm gonna try to get a little bit. I never draw spirals anymore. I think I used to draw them when I was 19 a lot, and so I'm gonna start with a spiral just to really get out of my comfort zone. And I think it's important. I think that's important. It's if you're too cozy with what you're drawing, especially if you're just drawing on trash like this, maybe you shouldn't be so cozy. Okay, so this is pretty exciting. We're using a blue screen, and the oil paint stick is dark blue, and I knew that was gonna do something in here, and that's okay. It's an experiment. So we'll just make that thing come up there like that, and then this is kind of reverse perspective. So I love to do that where I'm not making a 3D section of something, and I'll make the further away part look like it's getting bigger instead of smaller. This could be kind of like a snail shell, and I'm just gonna do some stuff. Now I'm doing these curves that are kind of parallel next to each other, which is definitely my comfort zone. I do like drawing stuff that are parallel lines, or concentric everything. Concentric circles, concentric squares, concentric curves. I might be misusing the word concentric, but I'm gonna assume that y'all don't care, and it's okay. So I'm just gonna make that 3D. Oh, I forgot to turn my ringer off. Whoops. That's cool. No big deal. I'm gonna do that. Wow. Okay, yeah. I said I wanted to get out of my comfort zone, and I am out of it. We got a layer cake quarter pipe kind of thing going here. It's there's the quarter pipe, and then let's put triple stripes going across it. And then this weird jutting shape kind of coming back from behind it. And whoa. Oh, almost couldn't fit that in there, but let's see. I kind of want to, speaking of concentric, let's do concentric spiral. I'm going to put that there, a little bit of that, some of this. Wow, this thing really, typically, I love drawing on metal with nice moves there, Dan. I like drawing on metal with an oil paint stick, but this is something different. This is called a markall. I think it's used by the railroad staff, railroad workers to mark stuff, or it's an industrial product. It's for extreme waterproof. You can draw on something that is not an art material, but I've put these on canvas before, like on an oil painting, and they bleed through a gajillion layers. I mean, you can paint infinite layers and it'll just keep bleeding through. So you gotta use your discretion when using a Markall, and know that it's gonna turn whatever you put on top of it bluish purple. It kind of does the same thing that like Sharpies do the same thing. They'll just bleed through. Like you can just paint. Like if somebody draws with a Sharpie on a wall, you can put like 50 coats of paint over it. It'll still just keep bleeding through forever. Somebody's gonna be like, no, that's not true. You can use blah blah blah. Oh, a little wing. Let's put a little wing roller quarter pipe thing right here. All right, I like it. Oh, I overshot that. Oh yeah, what I was saying was meant to say is that oil paint sticks are they glide across metals in such a wonderful way. It's like using like lipstick on a mirror kind of vibes, and it's pretty awesome stuff. But this is really sticky. It's like there's a lot more resistance, and that's okay. I'm having fun. That little thing that's happening, that's the like stickiness. That little, it kind of looks cool. So this is like the opposite of an art material, or it's just not an art material. I mean, you can use it for art, but if you want the best of the best in oil paint sticks, I recommend R&F Pigments. R&F Pigment Stick, or R&F came out with a new product called drawing oils that are like oil pastels, but I don't like that I cut this in between there. That's too narrow. I should have left more room. That's almost touching. It's weird. Like I'm making rules for myself, and like I almost broke the rule by touching those lines together. But it's okay. Rules were meant to be broken as far as like art goes. I think that's something that. Let's see, what are we gonna do here? That's something that is kind of like how you make art is just like making a bunch of rules for yourself. Be like, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna use this material. I'm not gonna like do that thing. And then through all this like rule making for yourself, you end up like kind of moving forward. All right. Oh, okay. Hearing some thunderous noises. I don't know if that's coming through into the studio, but I'm getting pretty close. I don't know if this is gonna go much further. Let's see. Let's cut this thing down here. Well, bam. And then I'm tempted to do that, but this is the part where I like start to like do too much. So I think I should call it. But let me take a look at it. Let's see. I'm seeing some things. There's like negative space. I like it. I think that might be it. I do want to do like I want to do one more stripe in here. I do. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it. Oh wait, one more. Okay, this is for real. We're actually we're closing it out. So here we are. This is the last move. Boom. And then a little signature, CD, and then 2025. And then what state are we in? Vermont, the coolest, well, I don't know, New Orleans doesn't count as a state, but anyway. Y'all have a good night.